Good afternoon, everybody. March 1st. As mentioned yesterday, I wanted to make a video going over monthly charts and some of these candles that I'm seeing posted for February and how important I think they're going to be going forward. I think that price action, if you follow me, if you know my style, you know that I am a price guy. I primarily look at price. Obviously, I'm going to pay attention to macro fundamentals, but to me, price leads narratives, and charts are representative of participant behavior. And that I think is the most important thing in markets to pay attention to. And that is, in my estimation, what leads markets in either direction. So, with that, let me go through some of the monthly charts that I find very interesting. And again, these are what I label bucket C trades, which mean these are 3 to 6 months positions, and you size them accordingly. That I think could work. Uh, the first chart I have up here is the 2-year note, and what I see in February is a big bullish engulfing candle, big time. This is a big candle. Some continuation today. Again, March is just starting, so since these are monthly charts, I'm not going to pay much attention to this, but I do pay attention to this candle. This is a bullish engulfing candle. This is telling me that rates are pressured and they could continue to go higher. Obviously, if we start seeing continuation, very difficult to predict where this is going to stop. So I would be very cautious here, thinking that rates could continue to move higher. And I think the bond market is what leads most all markets. Let's go through some of the other significant candles that I see in February. This is the chart of silver. Again, another big time engulfing candle, this time a bearish engulfing candle. Right, I can see here a trend that is making lower highs and lower lows. Let's see if there's continuation here. If there is continuation here, we could expect this low here to be taken out. This candle is certainly pointing in that direction. Again, big monthly charts. We can break this down into different time frames to see where it would be great to fade this. But for now, the direction seems to be pretty obvious to me, which is representative of higher rates, stronger dollar, lower silver prices. Similar story with gold. A little, less clean chart than silver. I think silver is a better play, but gold here also with a bearish engulfing candle. Obviously, it's having a little bit of a good day today, a little rebound, a little uptick. But again, one day in this month, I'm not going to pay much attention to this right now. I'm looking at monthly candles, and this candle here for February was pretty telling. I want to see continuation to get more higher conviction that this is going lower. But to me, this is a pretty big time candle. And let's go over other dollar pairs or other dollar crosses. This is a euro. Again, all monthly charts in what I call bucket C trades, right? Longer term, 3 to 6 month time horizons. Again, the dollar's having a little bit of a bad day today, first day of the month, but this monthly is another pretty severe downturn candle, not necessarily engulfing, but could signify a pivot, right? A turn in the market. Let's look at another dollar chart. This one is engulfing. This is dollar Swiss. This one did engulf at the lows of this range. After a big move, now we see a bottom forming, again, monthly chart. Dollar not having a good day today, but that's okay. But this candle right here is a bullish engulfing candle for dollar Swiss. So if there's continuation, you could expect this thing to move higher. Now, will it challenge these highs? We'll have to wait and see, but I'm pretty confident that we've seen a short-term bottom in dollar Swiss for now, right? So let's look at equities. Start with the NASDAQ. the index, not the futures. This candle is very telling to me, right? It what these type of candles show me in a monthly chart is exhaustion, right? I think that there is exhaustion in this chart. In this chart, um, I think that if we start seeing continuation, I would bet that these lows are taken out in the next weeks and months. I'm thinking this trend is going to continue. There's exhaustion here on this corrective move higher monthly chart. And I would think that in the next weeks, maybe even in the next month, if we start seeing continuation here in March, that these lows are going to get challenged. And obviously, if they get taken out, the trend would continue the way it has been, which is lower. S&P, pretty similar. We need to see continuation, monthly charts. I think the NASDAQ is a better short, if you ask me. But again, another kind of telling, kind of rangy here. I think this is a chop fest, right? But if we start seeing this thing break down, let's see if we can challenge these lows. The better chart for me in equities is the NASDAQ. But those are the monthly charts that I'm looking at. Again, I want to see continuation on these. Sterling, let's see dollar yen. Let me take this out. Dollar yen with a big candle as well. And if the story of the bond market, if the story that the bond market is trying to tell us, which is that we're going to go higher in rates, then we should expect big movement in FX markets, big movement in equity markets as rates continue to grind higher or move higher. We should expect that. Another chart that I wanted to show is the German 10-year, right? Let me remove these drawings to make it just a clear chart. Not necessarily a bullish engulfing, but I can see a trend here higher in rates in Germany, right? Obviously, this could have implications into a lot of things, not the least of saying German equities, right? So let's look at the DAX chart and see what that is doing. Let me remove the drawings. I've shown this chart a few times. I think this is an ABC pattern where we saw A and we may have just finished a B wave. Monthly chart again. If this is the case and A equals C, we could see the DAX really come off. Maybe even 20, 25%, right? If A equals C, and let me show you what I mean. If this is the A wave, and we clone this arrow, right? A, B, C, we can see this thing really dump about 20% at least. So I'm negative German equities. I am, bearish NASDAQ. And even though the dollar is having a kind of a bad day today, I'm still bullish dollars because of the candles that I see, specifically a candle like dollar Swiss, right? This is an exciting candle to me. And yes, I do get excited by charts. That's who I am. So this bullish engulfing in February is exciting. I think that we're going to see continuation. And I'm saying that I think because nothing is a certainty, but what the bond market and what rates are telling me is that we could see further appreciation in the dollar. How far, how high? There's no telling. If I look at the dollar chart, the DXY, I can see here maybe a bottom being formed. This looks like a real big secular bull market. It doesn't mean that it's going to go higher forever, but we could see it. We could see it maybe go to 110 and then see what happens. And At that point we would have to reevaluate, because this we may be in a B wave for all we know, right? If we put a count together on a monthly chart of the dollar, it may be that we're in a B wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, see where it goes, maybe to 110. But for now, a lot of the candles in the dollar charts are telling me that the dollar could continue to rally. How far, how high, we have to be ready. We don't know. Nobody knows that. But for now, it looks like it's made a bottom in a possible A wave. We may be in a possible B wave. But even here, it could have another 5, 6, 7% upside, right? So interesting charts. Monthly charts are bucket C charts. For now, I like the dollar higher, maybe to 110. I like gold lower. I like silver lower. I like the DAX much lower. Um, and I like the NASDAQ lower. So yeah, I'm a little bearish. Um, that's what price is telling me. Regardless of what macro fundamentals are, that is what price action and participant behavior in charts is telling me on the monthly charts. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please leave them on the comments. If you think this is shit, say so in the comments as well. I'm not going to get offended. Appreciate your viewing it, and let me know if you want me to see or want me to chart any other asset in the upcoming videos. Have a great month of March, everybody. Good luck. Hope to see you soon.